Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. See, I thought I was going to say a Brad judging video, but I didn't say that because I'm trying not to, because I know it's really annoying. That's the name of the channel. That's why you clicked on the video. That's why you subscribed. If you're not already subscribed, why'd you click on the video? Come on, subscribe. You know you're going to like the content. You know you do. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about adventures in babysitting. I don't remember what year. It's the older one. And for some of you guys who clicked on this knowing about the older one, but not knowing there's a new one, there actually is a new one. And it's not that bad, to be quite honest. Um, this is one of those movies that could be updated and could actually be really good. Now, here is the bad part. The bad part is it was a TV movie, so it wasn't really. Could have been better. That's all I'm gonna say. Could have been better. I haven't seen all the new one, but I've seen a little bit. I've seen about half of it, and it was pretty good what I've seen. It does have Sabrina Carpenter, which I'm a huge fan of her from Girl Meets World, and the other chick, I'm drawing a blank of who the other chick was, but she's really cool too. Um, was it Hilary Duff? No, it wasn't Hilary Duff. I don't think it was Hilary Duff. I don't know who was in the movie. No idea. But it was a good movie. Pretty good movie. The newer one is. The older one, pretty good too. Elizabeth Shue. Um, if I could stop yawning and burping somewhat, if you heard that, I apologize. Um, Elizabeth Shue is in here. I would try and remember. I actually looked at the names this morning. I had everything ready to review it great and tell you everything. I didn't get to record it this morning. So I know Elizabeth Shue is the main character. She plays the babysitter. The other people really weren't any major stars. The guy that plays, I think, Mike was her boyfriend that was supposed to take her out on a date in the movie. He is actually in a lot of things. Like, if you've seen his face, you know who he is. You know, I can't talk at all. You would know who he is. And actually, Brad, not me, that Brad in the movie. He's actually, you would know him too if you've seen him because he was in other things back in that time. Um, but this is actually a pretty good movie. Um, I'm yawning for some reason. Um, but the premise is basically, like I mentioned, her boyfriend was supposed to take her out, just have a nice dinner. I think it was their anniversary together, and he comes to the door and tells her at the beginning of the movie, "I can't come out tonight. My sister's sick. All this other crap." And if you, I'm not gonna give anything away, but at the end of the movie, let's just say she sees Mike somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch the movie, find out. Anyways, the premise of the movie is now she has nothing to do. She's depressed. She's not gonna be with her boyfriend on her anniversary. Somebody asks her to babysit. Oh, so she does. She babysits for two. It's supposed to be for one kid, but the teenage boy likes her. So, and I think he's like a freshman, and she is like a no, he's like a sophomore or a freshman, and she's a senior in high school. And he was supposed to go stay at his friend's house, but he said not to because he likes her a lot. Yeah. Anyways, um, besides that, hijinks ensue. Her friend gets stuck in New York City at a bus station. She's freaking out. She's making noise out of little things, freaking out for no reason. Um, basically thinking she's going to die. So she convinces the babysitter, Elizabeth Shue's character, I don't remember her name in the movie. I have no idea what her name is. Convinces her to come and get her. Well, that's where the hijinks ensue. And it's a great little movie. It's a little it's kind of it kind of reminds me of it kind of if you think about this, and I know some people are like, it's nothing like The Hangover, but if you think about it, it kind of is. In any movie like this, like I don't even know what you kind of call these movies, where it's kind of like random stuff thrown into a movie. Like it starts here, and you know it's going to end here. Like, let's just say this movie. I'm not giving anything away. The whole point of the story is to get their friend from the bus station home. Get her away from that. To come save her. It's going to happen. It does happen. Like, barely. Like, at the end, it happens. But what happens in between is the crazy stuff. They just add random little stories in here, random little characters. Even the guy's name, I don't know the guy's name. There's a guy she meets in the movie near the end and kind of makes a connection with, and he helps him out and stuff like that. And at the end, you see him again. I think it's Paul Rudd. That's who it is. I think it's Paul Rudd who's in this movie at the end. But that doesn't say it on IMDb because I don't think he's that big of a character. He's only in it like I think he's in like 5, 10 minutes, and then at the end he's in it for about 5 more minutes. So he's in it probably about a total of 20 minutes, maybe less. I want to say like 15 minutes is how long he's in. So he's not in it that long. Um, and they never made a sequel, which kind of makes sense. Like they probably should have made like a spin-off of this into a movie or something about Paul Rudd and Elizabeth Shue's character, but never happened. Uh, but I remember seeing this movie, and when I was younger, and I remember the poster, and I always wanted to see it. It's one of those movies where I wasn't really able to watch it and accept it as a good movie until now. So yeah, I see the posters back then when I was younger, and I remember seeing some of the part of the movie where Elizabeth Shue says the F word, I'm pretty sure, in the movie, if I remember right. And that part was like, I think I remember seeing somebody had it, and my mom knew them, and they were watching the movie, and they said, oh, well, there's a cuss word, there's a couple cuss words in here, so they shouldn't watch it. So I didn't get to watch it. And I was kind of mad at the time, and I'm like, whatever. I'll watch it later when I get older or whatever. But you know how that is. It doesn't work. Um, you always forget stuff like that. So, that happened and everything. And, growing up, I finally got to see it. And there's like stupid cuss words. Like the cuss words, like, okay, so explain to you that I let my kid watch certain things. If I know the cuss words are just stupid, like if the only time they use a cuss word in a movie is they tell somebody to screw off, but they use the other word. But it's kind of in passing, where it's not even like it's like it's in a comedic situation, but it's just randomly. But let's say it's not the F word, they say something else, like SHIT, or they say damn, things like that. I'll let my kids see that because if it's not in a situation where, hey, you shouldn't do this, I'll let him because this is the way I think me and my wife see it. If the cuss word is not, it, it's just a word, okay? I think that's what people have problems with. It's just words. And as long as you know not to say the words in certain situations, that's all you gotta know. If your kids can't understand that, that's when you have a problem. And that's definitely what we're going to have a problem with if he wants to start saying that stuff, because that's definitely the problem. Um, with kids nowadays, they don't mind anybody. They just want to yell and scream, run around like a donkey. Anyways, Adventures in Babysitting is now available currently on Netflix, um, as of the time of recording this video. Um, and it could end up being on, I think it was on, where was it on before? I saw it on some other streaming thing one time too, so maybe on Crackle eventually. Uh, and for you guys who don't know about Crackle, Crackle is a free movie streaming site app and site. You can watch movies on. They show ads, and as soon as the ad's over with, it goes right back to the movie. They've had problems in the past, but it's working pretty good. I started to watch a movie. What movie did I watch? You have to find out. You have to find out. Probably not gonna be that excited. uh, but you'll enjoy it. Anyways, Adventures of Babysitting, pretty good movie. I recommend you seeing it if you have not seen it. The newer one, I want to see it, and I think it might be on Netflix. I think, hopefully, I think it might be. I don't think it's on Netflix. No, it's it. But if it ever does, I'm gonna watch it. Or if it's on TV, I'll record it, watch it, and review it. This is the older Adventures of Babysitting. Check it out. It's available on Netflix currently. Stop yawning. I can finish the video. Stuck in my throat again. Anyways, as always, keep rocking and keep on watching movies. Later, guys.